Alright, what's going on, everybody? Round 2, day 2, or at least, not round 2. Day 2 of the Hercules grind. You guys still alive? You grinders out there? As a matter of fact, let me say that for tonight's tweet. Dearest Marvel Champions. Just checking in with all the Hercules grinders. You guys, you guys are all still alive, right? Getting good sleep. Yes. No. Okay, checking with all the Hercules grinders. You guys are all still alive, right? Getting good sleep. Tweet. All right. Good enough. Sergio with the 5 immediately saying, "Hey BG, hope I was fast enough for my first ever slap. Either way, love you, dude. You were extremely fast, my friend. The slap is slap yours." Sergio, thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, there was 2 others that were so fast as well, but just not fast enough. Ailey Miracle with a buck saying, "Rip. P.S. got 5-star Iron Patriot tonight." Oh, that's a double rip right there, Ailey. Oof. R.I.P. And then Icy Toxic sending over to saying, "Slap me, oh great BG." Icy, you were so close. Dang it, it wasn't first. You were not. Thank you very much still. Thank you, everybody. I'm at 10.5 mil, and I'm confident that I'm going to get that 6-star Herc. Easy. You keep at it, bud. I like the high hopes you have. And I will not be crushing them tonight. Not like I did yesterday. Alright. On that note, let's get started, eh? Dragon Senate 05 saying, "I've never in my MCOC life seen anything as funny as your 'I'm picking Red Goblin' walk back that turned into picking Phoenix. So proud of you." You know, Dragon, maybe that's the start of my all-lady profile. Actually, it's not really possible because Doom's in there. And Doom's not going to be leaving. I would need to... the only way that Doom would leave is if they all went to rank 4 and Doom stayed at rank 3. Otherwise, that PI is just too damn high. But, Dragon, thank you very much for the 5. I'm glad you found it entertaining. Alright. Energy dump. First thing. Let's do it. Let's dump it. Kind of making my way through uncollected still. Still haven't touched Cavalier. Tomorrow's event quest completion, right? Because today is Arena. Sure is. Okay, so actually tomorrow... Maybe Daystream. Oh, hello. Hello, my friend. Damn it. I don't want to do this quest now. I just emptied my revive stash, which means... I might as well just grab it, whatever. Ah, screw it. I don't feel like going that hard on the resource management right now. I would have to save this quest until like the very end for it to pay off, and it is not worth it. Let's just grab that revive right now. Let's get some buffs going. I'm gonna put these on old Angie. Peter Mackey sent it over to saying, "Who's your favorite champ right now?" Man Thing. It is still Man Thing. I just love his playstyle. He's not the strongest in the game, but I really enjoy his playstyle. I don't even get to play him all that much because he's not the strongest, and yeah, half the time I'm just like all right, just give me something strong and get me through the quest, and that's it. But I really do find it to be fun. What the hell was that?
Man loves beans.
Was that because I used my special one technically after he died the first time? And that puts 7 armor breaks on him, and 7 armor breaks with maxed out despair is minus 105% healing. So he stayed at 1 health. I didn't think you were allowed to use despair that quickly when he goes into his mode. I thought he was like immune to debuffs for a second there. Maybe I'm wrong. Wow. I mean, I guess you could do that with what's it called? With Magneto, huh? That was the whole Magneto trick where you launch a special 3 immediately after putting him in that phase, and you give him the heal block. Dude, I don't know if I've ever killed that a real Fury that fast. That was the fastest I've ever done it. Damn, if I could do that reliably, that guy wouldn't be such a pain in the ass. Oh man. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, Haley sending over another buck. Haley, thank you. Saying, is Terrax worth a rank 3 as a 5-star? I don't know. Terrax, he's certainly not bad. I need some opinions in the chat. Is anybody playing Terrax? When his buff came out, it was like, oh yeah, Terrax is pretty solid now. I don't really see anybody playing Terrax though. I don't have him ranked up myself. Actually, I think I just took mine to rank 3 during the last level up event. It was some cosmic champion, I know that much. Just for, you know, more arena fodder. Yeah, me. Yes, I played Terrax rank 3. Okay. He's my only 5-star cosmic, so that's why I want to. Okay. Well, we do have some Terrax players in here. 6 stars rank 2, but I only play him in arena. Not a huge Terrax fan, but I know some lower level players that like him. Might be good for line sword defense. Terrax is sort of like Black Widow deodorant IMO. He's great at what he does. He just doesn't often get used for those armor breaks. Yeah, he's kind of just like if you're in need of a cosmic champ for something. I mean, yeah, I would say he's probably worth ranking up. But if you're just like, I don't really know who to rank. What about Terrax? I don't know. From my experience, I would maybe hold out for someone else. But if you're just like, oh man, having a good cosmic would really help me out right now, then yeah, maybe rank him up. Yeah. I don't have a ton of experience with Terrax. I have played him a bit, but that's my limited experience. And then whatever everyone else is saying in the chat, basically. Haley, thank you again. Tidal Wave sent over 3 saying mind checking Twitter. Sure. Let's see what we got. I was trying to awaken my 5-star Herc, and here are my results. Let's see. Okay, 6-star name or dupe. That's solid. Let's see what else we got. Okay, the Nexus Crystal. Okay, well, dude. Yeah, man, congrats on the Namor. I'd say that's better than a 5-star Herc dupe right there. So congrats, man. That's a good, I mean, honestly, that's a really good attitude to have going into those crystals. Like, you're just going for a 5-star champion, and then if you get a 6-star, it's like, okay, it's a nice bonus. Because, yeah, it's a low chance. Edward Sierra sent it over 2 saying, check my cap pull on Twitter. It's insane. Okay. Hang on. Stupid Emma is being such a pain. Whoops, I did not mean to hit the special button there. Total accident. Oh, wait, Emma. Alright. Let me see. Edward. Here we go. It was way back. Let's see. So this happened. Dude, what? You got 10 of these crystals, but I guess you were spinning them out one at a time, and out of the first 3, you got him and awakened him? Okay. Okay. That's pretty ridiculous right there, man. That is nutty. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Yo, BG, I'm freaking exhausted. Might stop grinding. Psych. Proudty Mike, I have no doubt in my mind. You're gonna go the distance. Also, what's funny, man, I didn't see your stream when it was live, but I was like, oh, let me see where Mike's at. So I clicked on the stream VOD, and I saw that it was all blacked out. Didn't want anybody to know the score. Interesting. Very interesting. Very sneaky. Very sneaky, Michael. Alright, Stiatic sent over bucks saying BG had the hardest choice in a Nexus today. A scrub in one spot, and spots 2 and 3 were choice between Awakened, Guillotine, or King Groot. Who would you have picked? Wait, for like Awakening King Groot, you're saying? Oh god. I like King Groot, but I think I would have picked Guillotine. I mean, I don't know if Kabam's gonna do this every time, but you know how we voted for Hercules and then he was insane, and one of the reasons why they made him insane is because we voted for him, I guess? What if they're gonna do that with Guillotine? What if they're gonna make her super strong because we voted for her? So yeah, I probably would have went Guillotine. I would have had to think things through a little bit more, but that's probably where I would have ended up. Ryan, I love how controversial and dramatic your Nexus crystals are. Thanks, Deeds. They're a lot of fun. Frisky Dart sent over a buck as well, saying Quicksilver, Sandman, Spider-Man 2099, and Penny Parker are all likely coming, and King Groot and Venompool likely getting buffed. Damn, it's been an exciting weekend, and it's barely started. Yeah, dude. I know there's some mixed feelings about the Spideys. More Spideys hitting the game. Some people are like, we've got enough Spideys. Here's how I feel about it. There's a Spider-Verse tag. I don't know if it's really being utilized to its fullest extent at the moment. And maybe if we had just a few more Spideys, not necessarily like actual Spider-Man, but if there were some other members of that, I think that'd be cool. I remember, so the guy that made my Karnak poster, he used to like draw himself as Spider-Man and his girlfriend as Silk all the time. I think that's what he did. That or he just drew the characters. I can't remember. I think Silk looked awesome in his drawings, and like I would have rather them added Silk or something like that. But I don't necessarily mind more Spideys. They don't bother me the same way that like Iron Man bothers me. I don't want to see more Iron Men, to be honest. Unless they're really cool looking. I don't know. If they're just like the kind of bland one that we just got last time. But anyway. Easy sending over buck saying, Brain, I've been thinking about the summer pain rewards, namely the tier 5 class cutout selectors, and I realize I'm in a strange place in the game. I cannot rank up any more 5 stars because I need every tier 5 basic I get to take 6 stars to rank 3. My next 14 to 21 tier 5 basic have been reserved for taking up 6-star champs. Dang, dude. You know, I never counted it myself, but you're kind of making me think, like, I might be in a similar spot because for the longest time, I didn't have that many good 6-star champions. Not ones that I felt confident in taking to rank 3 at least. Ah, crap, I didn't actually want to use Doom here. Stupid stun immunity nonsense. What was I gonna say though? But like, yeah, then it kind of started piling up of like, man, I want to rank up a lot of these champions that I'm pulling, and it's kind of making me say, okay, can't really give these resources to 5 stars anymore. That said, I'm still taking 5 stars up to like rank 4, because you know, man, you know I'm preparing for the arena life. Is a constant thing they have to prepare for. Red Dog sent it over too as well, saying I 100% agree on your Nexus pick. Nice play. Thanks, dude. You know, I really should try Phoenix with the Professor X synergy, because a few people now have said I'm kind of sleeping on it. But I still think I'm not gonna like her, and I'm just hoping for that buff. That's all there is to it. But maybe I will try her out. Not anytime soon, because there's a few other characters that I am kind of screwing around with on the CCP at the moment. But maybe in like a few weeks, I'll take Phoenix up to rank 3 or something, and just see what her maximum potential is with that synergy. Alright, Hercules. You done showing off, bud? Come on. What a pain. Alright. Red Dog, thank you again, dude. Madrox Multi-Center 5 saying, oh, Canada done. I absolutely ate a couple Maestro special ones. My Nexus was dupe on Colossus, Sig 60, Awaken Heimdall, and new Taskmaster. Hashtag buff Taskmaster. Dang, dude. Yeah, I think that's what I would have done too. I think I would have went Taskmaster. Colossus is great, and honestly, the Sigs on him, they're helpful, but new champion is new champion. So yeah, I think I would have went same thing. Congrats on getting it done though, dude. Brian Karanja sent over to saying Twitter, please. Sure. Let's see. Would you be able to take this one? What do we got? Woohoo! Dude, anytime it's Coward, hell yeah. Coward, Encroaching Stun. This is rough stuff right here, man. Oof. What do you do? What do you do? I'll tell you what you do. You tap the hell out of your phone before the 20-second mark hits. That's all you can do. God, he's got 2 lives though. Ugh. This would be a rough fight, but I would love to actually fight this. I think you try your best. Oh God. If it wasn't Fury, it really wouldn't be that bad, but because they put these nodes on Fury, the thing is, like, I mean, you basically need a stun immune champion to get around that encroaching stun, or someone like King Groot, or not King Groot. Well, actually, yeah, King Groot would be able to handle it, but I meant Kingpin, who's gonna be able to just immediately shrug off that stun. But if you're going in with someone that is not stun immune, if like you need to get to a bar of power, and in getting to that bar of power, you're going to push Fury to a bar of power, and then his special one's going to be unblockable. Although half the time I get hit by that guy's special one anyway, so maybe it wouldn't even be that bad. But still, that is rough, dude. That is a rough node right there. That's a Hercules fight? I was thinking the same thing, actually, Mike. Stun immune. All you got to do is intercept 1 time in those 20 seconds. Yep. For the longest time, I didn't have good 6 stars. Well, now you got the best one, Phoenix, baby. If they gave her the comic book buff like they gave to Magneto, it's gonna be the best play ever made. All right, Static send over 2 saying went guillotine even with the King Groot buff. Okay, yeah. I'm really curious what that King Groot buff's gonna be. I honestly, here's what I'm imagining for King Groot. Most people are probably not going to... I imagine it's going to be a Ronin-style buff, where it's just like a small numbers upgrade for his damage, and most people are probably not going to give a damn. But you guys know I love King Groot, so yeah, I'm going to be all over that, man. But even with that, even knowing that buff's coming, I think Guillotine was the play. Even though I like him. Hobbit, and an overbuck. What up, Hobbit? Whoops. Sorry. Here we go. So funny, I was watching your Canada playback, and at the beginning, I look over at chat and some random guy says, I just farted. I skip forward later in the stream, and you say, I love farting. I died. Oh, man. What did I mean to say at that point again? I don't even remember, but I do remember that slip of the tongue. That's funny, Hobbit. Man. I feel like Pixie doesn't deserve her robotic nickname ever since she became out again. Okay, I thought you were gonna say something bad. You can have warnings if you don't read it on chat and keep spamming, I'll time you out. Pixie Bell's a fantastic mod. I have nothing bad to say. Yeah, it's weird, I'm doing the same thing as you with my 5-star shards and only popping features, and I was thinking about doing a short grind for 5-star Herc, but it's like, I have Namor to take to rank 3, one from Dragon Man or Sorcerer or Diablo to rank 3, and Aegon to rank 3. So even if I get Shang-Chi or Herc as a 5-star, they're going to be sitting at rank 4 max for the foreseeable future. Yeah, I hear you, dude. I hear you. The one thing I will say that can maybe throw a little curveball to your planning is keep in mind there are rank up gems. We so far only see them kind of reliably from the back issues quests, but at any point in time Kabam could add those as rewards to other quests. It could be a side quest reward. It could have easily been a well, never mind. I was gonna say it could have easily been like the summer camp calendar reward, whatever this thing is, but maybe not because it's not gated by title, right? So that would have been a little OP if someone just downloaded the game and they're like, here you go, here's a rank 5 rank up gem. But they could add that stuff. You may still get an opportunity to take up certain champs to rank 5. You might just have to be a little bit more selective with them. Slow down D. Sanding over a buck. With no message. Slow down D. A buck with no message? I feel like YouTube maybe just didn't send it. I have all the messages showing, but I got no message from you. Thank you for the buck. I'll try to look out for a follow-up from you if there was a message. She had sent it over, buck, as well. Saying, PG, the strangest thing happened. I was happily watching the Bermuda Philharmonic Orchestra when the guy on Triangle disappeared. Okay, dude. Well, guys, we made it 23 whole minutes without a terrible joke tonight. Luckily, we have Shed here to break that that gap in the laughs, because what a doozy that one was. A boo, dude. Shed, come on, man. A Bermuda Triangle Philharmonic joke. What? Boo, dude. Okay, here we go. I see a message from Slow Down D now, just saying, I think you're okay. Well, thank you very much, Slow Down D. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, welcome. Wow. It's a good point. I'm going to need to get off my butt with the variants, if for no other reason than to scoop up those tier 5 basic. Yep. BG, enjoying rank 3 Angela? I am. I still really want to run her in the incursions. I think that's where I'm going to enjoy her the most, but she's great, man. So I don't do it much on stream because I'm not really paying attention, but I think her most underrated quality is actually her ability to intercept. A lot of characters that have weapons tend to have a longer reach. Kind of feel like making a video about it, but I feel like that's the end of the video. Hey, characters with weapons, they have a longer reach. You can intercept a little bit easier with them. The end. But I don't know, maybe I'll make a video at some point kind of demonstrating the difference in reaches. Yo BG, after completing the O Canada challenge, which path do you think we'll take with Star-Lord? You know, I don't know. I think for the O Canada challenge, both paths were pretty equal. I don't know if it'll be the same. What I'm gonna do, I think. Was I really losing my combo much on that path? Maybe I'll take the short path again, because I don't think I was losing my combo much. I mean, I doubt, you know, they evade and you lose your combo and stuff like that. It happens. But otherwise, just thinking about the animations of the champions I was fighting, I wasn't really losing my combo. Does that even matter though? Oh god, I don't know. But what I was thinking is, like, if I just compare both paths, look at the champions on each path, maybe there's fights where I feel like I would lose my combo more with Star-Lord, whereas with Sabretooth it doesn't really matter as much. You lose your combo, whatever, as long as you don't lose your persistent charges. But like on the easy path, a fight that stands out is Spider-Gwen. There's a decent chance I'll lose my combo when fighting her or something like that if she goes all screwy with the evades. But I'm not sure. They're both very similar, I think, in terms of overall rewards. I'm sorry, overall resource cost. Overall rewards. Yeah, you know what, guys? They're pretty similar in terms of rewards. As a matter of fact, I'd say they're identical. Chris Raposo sending over a buck saying, "Hey BG, how many points do I need for both arenas to hit 1 to 5% or 6 to 10%?" I don't actually know. I never go for those. If someone in here could help out with that, give an idea. Because I do not know. If only BG wasn't motivated by the almighty dollar. And read this last. Let's see what we got here. Glory. So speed up D gets a weird super slowed down, and hard BG and slow down D gets a super quick reaction. I mean, it's a difference between like and love, you know? Slow down D just says, I'm okay. I don't know, man. I don't want to start doing it all the time. I already do it so much for speed up D. It happened accidentally, you know. I don't want to just do it again just because someone has a similar name. You know what I mean? But yeah, Chris, going back, I'm trying to see now if there's anyone in the chat that's commenting about the 1 to 5 or 6 to 10% for the arenas. Google Arena cutoff history featured in 18 mil and 26 mil. Basic is 7 mil and 11 mil. Okay. Those are pretty good estimates. Scarco, thank you, dude. Alright, Sergio sending over buck. It varies, by the way, I will say, Chris. Even though I don't go for those cutoffs in these arenas, I've of course gone for those cutoffs in other arenas, and sometimes it fluctuates. You might go 5 weeks in a row where your same score will get you like a top 5%, and then 1 week, just for whatever reason, more people put up a higher score and you miss out. So it does fluctuate a bit, but I think the numbers that Scarco gave are pretty good starting place. Sergio and an overbuck saying, BG, do you ever use boost to get through arena quicker when grinding for a champion arena? Also, I see you changed the cable prediction. I knew I wasn't crazy yesterday. So yeah, I didn't realize when you had said that. I didn't realize that you were saying you thought it was a high prediction because of the change for 6-star points. I just thought you were like, oh, you know, it's a few million higher than I thought, instead of like, oh yeah, it's twice as high. So yeah, that was my bad. As far as boost to get through the arena quicker, you're not talking about arena boost, you're talking about like attack boosts, I think, right? I don't, however, I have considered it. And next time I do a big grind, I may pop like the 15% attack boosts, just because they last like a pretty decent time. The thing is, like, once you already have the suicide masteries on, you're not going to feel the plus attack nearly as much. Like, the suicide masteries alone make it so that you don't really have to bait out specials, because you're going to kill the opponent before they get to a special 3 in most situations. And I feel like that's what ends up taking a lot of time in the arena. Is just, like, if you're not running suicides, you're sitting there baiting out specials, and that really sucks. Of course, any additional attack will help, though. And yeah, if you're really trying to go balls to the wall, popping some 15% attack boost along the way, it's not a bad idea. And I may do something like that for my next grind. I think it, like, if you're not going to do it all throughout the grind, I think probably the best place to do it is when you're building the initial streak, just because those fights tend to be a little bit longer, you know, going through like Kang and Thanos matches and stuff like that. So if you can just get like a good start and then just try to keep that momentum up. But yeah, I don't normally do it. Like I mean, we used to never have such a crazy surplus of boosts until the Supreme Solo crystals really came into existence. But even then, I end up using those boosts mostly for war. So yeah, or other content. Eric Nelson sent over to saying last 3 Bean Boy Brian. Let me see here. Here we go. BG, I'm frustrated right now about this Summer of Pain. I have no high-ranked Spider-Verse champs, no 5-star Venom. I have to use rank 1, not max level 6-star Unawakened Sim Supreme, and either rank 2 unleveled Warlock Ghost or rank 5 Ultron. This is going to cost a ton of units to do, but I need those damn rewards. And I can rank 3 my APOC and Ghost. Also, if Ghost is best tech choice, do I give her the Awakening Gem now? Also going to have to rank 2 or rank Stealthy. He is rank 2. I mean, first off, even if you don't have champions highly ranked for this one, this is the easiest one so far. And I'm not saying you're going to get through like blindfolded and just, oh, okay, yeah, that was easy. Yeah, you may die some, but dude, worst case scenario, even without the champions ranked up, it's not going to be that bad. You may have to throw a few revives at it, but it's really not going to be that bad. Like, if you've completed the other ones, oh man, this one's much easier. Don't worry that you don't have the highest level of those champs. And don't forget that you can pop boosts as well, to kind of make up that difference. So yeah, I wouldn't be stressing this one too much, man. As far as if you should awaken Ghost or not, I mean, yeah, Ghost is insane. If you're playing Ghost regularly, you might as well awaken her. It's gonna make playing her that much better. So yeah, if you don't want to full commit to, like, that's just total personal preference right there, I would say. She's clearly powerful enough to justify the gem. It's just, do you want to give her the gem, essentially? Because you could play her unawakened, you could give it to other champions, you could do whatever you want with it, but yeah, she's strong enough to justify it, without a doubt. MCOC and Val sent it over Buck as well, saying, hey BG, who should I awaken, 5-star CGR or Doom? I got super lucky and pulled both of them back to back after 3 months of dry pulls. Thanks. Hold on. Funny, neither of those champs really needs to be awakened. You can play both of those unawakened. Those are great pulls to get back to back. Holy cow, man. But yeah, you can really play either of them unawakened. If I had to awaken one, I feel like it would be CGR. I don't know. There's some instances where like Doom's awaken ability helps, but I'll be honest, man. I don't know if I've used Doom in any of those situations since I got the 6-star version. It's in like very select matchups that he helps, and those matchups, they don't come by all that often. So I feel like I would awaken and then not sig up CGR, or just hold the awakening gem entirely. But that's what I would do. I would favor giving it to CGR and just leave him sig one and done. Is what I would do. I'm kind of interested what other people in the chat would do with that though. So yeah, sound off if you have an opinion. If you think that's the right play or you would go Doom. Slow Down D sending over another 350 saying, I like you. I'm not opposed to loving you. I got you, man. We're just gonna take things nice and slow. That's fair. I like going slow. Wow. Dude, if you said that line to a girl, I mean, or a guy, whatever you're into. Man loves I feel like that's a good line. Listen, I like you, but I'm not opposed to loving you. It's gotta score you some points, right? Oh man. Dragon send over Buck. Dragon, where you at? PG, you should open some of the Supreme Solo Crystals. It'll give you plenty of those boosts, so you can experiment. Not like I'm speaking from experience or anything. Well, so I do open those boost crystals all the time. It's just like I said, I end up using them for a lot of like I use them in war. I use them for my Legends runs. Like, I didn't use them for I-Bomb because I knew I was saving them for the Legends runs. I tried to use them in the Abyss, but I feel like I forgot most of the time, or just maybe didn't have a good supply at the moment because of war or something like that. But I'm up to 5 right now, and I use the 10%ers even more in war because I try to save the 15%ers for other content, to be honest. Unless it's if I have harder matchups, of course I'll pop the 15%. But I may not have as many as you would think. I have a lot though. I still have a lot. But yeah, like I'll save these crystals. The thing is, like, I also don't want to pop these crystals right now because they're going to give arena boosts, and those boosts are going to go to waste. So I don't want to touch these crystals for the time being. I also don't want to use the 10% attack boosts in arena because I feel like 10 minutes is such a short amount of time. It would just kind of mess with me mentally. And the only way that I could do the long grinds is if I could make it as easy on my brain as possible. Zone out, have the grind as background noise. I could just boost every 30 minutes, and I wouldn't even keep track of it that well, so maybe there'd be some downtime between boosts. And I'd be like, oh, I can boost again, cool. You know? All right, Kai, sending over 10. Kai, thank you, dude. Saying, what's up, BG? What up, dude? Also saying, I'm doing the easy path with Strife, APOC, Sim Supreme, and Torch. Okay. Dude, I like it. Using Strife. I have one spot left, but my team can handle every fight. Should I bring Nick, Red Mags, White Mags, or Cable? I would probably go White Mags. Wait. Cable, actually? Doesn't Strife have a synergy with Cable? I forget Strife's synergies. Where the heck is this guy? There he is. Alright, synergies. Does have one with Cable. Oh, you just start the fight with +5 telepathic charges. I mean, these cap out, right? Yeah, they're gonna cap out it. Like, this doesn't exceed the cap, it's just a hard cap at 20. So never mind, forget Cable. I guess you were saying bring Cable for, he's got a double synergy. For just use with APOC, but, I mean, maybe, actually. No, I think I would end up bringing White Mags, though. Overall, I would be using Strife in all the situations that I could use Cable, and I would just want the additional support of White Mags. That said, I never did the Abyss with Strife, so maybe someone who does have experience with that could chime in, give a second opinion. But I think that's what I would do. All right, Haley sent it over another buck as well. Kai, good luck, by the way. Saying took my 5-star Spider-Gwen to rank 4 and Red Mags to 3. Thought you'd be proud. I am proud. Uncollected, here we come. It's taken forever. It's a grind. It is a grind, but keep at it. You will get there. You might need to get that Red Mags to rank 4 as well. It'll be well worth it. The guy is a beast. What's nice about this, Haley, is that it's taking a while to get your team kind of set up here, but like these champions, they're gonna be good beyond Uncollected. You know, it's like sometimes people rank up champions that are kind of only good for you know, like getting Uncollected or getting through Act 5, and then they're kind of stuck rebuilding for Act 6 and beyond. But you're kind of already setting that up, so you'll be set for the future. Strife in the basic next week? Karate Mike, you grinding for Strife in the basic too? Holy crap, dude, don't burn yourself out. PGA opened 420 of them and had more than I know what to do with. You have so many of those crystals compared to me. Pop a couple hundred. Yeah, I'm reading this message late, but like I said, I'm holding them so that I don't burn the boosts. Glory setting over 20. Glory, a freaking man, saying Speed Up D gets a super long slow-mo weird BG thing that has become iconic. I don't want to repeat. Slow down D should be like, I love you. Lightning quick. You have a slow reaction to a quick username. Have a fast one to a slow one. Whatever. I'm high. It's the best way to end a message. Whatever. I'm high. I feel like you could write that for anything. That could be like your college admission form or something like that. Yeah, I'd like to go to school here, but if I don't get in, whatever. I'm high. Something like that. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. It just, the thing is, the Speed Up D thing, it happened naturally. I don't know how it happened. I didn't think about it at all. It just sort of happened. And I feel like this, I would be forcing it, you know? That's That's the only reason that I just read it normally. Eric Nelson sending over another buck, saying she will get it eventually. Okay, for Ghost. Oh, and tweet. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. Speaking of eventually, that didn't take very long. Well, nice, dude. What sig we going up to? Okay, sig level 5. Gonna have to work on that, but fair enough, dude. Ghost is a beast. Congrats. Bank Robber 2000 Center 5 saying got Sentinel as my 4th 6-star. What do you think? I think that's a great 6-star. Sentinel, quite strong. I don't know if you've done any of the variants. I don't know if you've dipped your toes in the variants, but with having only a few 6-star champs, you may not have. He has a special node. He has his own special node in the tech variant. The only thing that's kind of bad about Sentinel is I find him to be a lot more fun when he's awakened. He doesn't need any sig stones or anything like that. Just that awaken ability allows him to ramp up so much more easily. So without that, you might not have a ton of fun with the champ, but he's still totally usable. And yeah, you can use him at rank 1 even for that variant, paired alongside some other tech champions. And in general, I just like the champion. His stock, his MCOC stock kind of went down once Warlock came out. But I still think he's a cool champion. And he got used. He was like one of the most common options for a Summer of Pain fight, the Darkhawk one. So dude still has it. He just gets overlooked by some of the other robots these days. But great as an early 6-star pull. Doofus Puncher 705 saying tangent about tangents. Go. All right. Well, here's the thing about tangents. They're really distracting, and when I go on a tangent, it's hard for me to read other people's messages, and a lot of people really hate that. So I apologize to the hundreds of people in here that when I go on a tangent, I can't tangent about the thing that you want me to tangent about, and then I'm stuck tangenting about tangents. You know what I mean? Doofus Puncher. That's all I got. Thank you very much for the 5. Oh, man. Who said more in jest originally? I get it. Okay. Gotcha. Don't force the love on the D. That's illegal. Hunter. That's true. It's just a good point. Hey BG, why are frogs always happy? They eat whatever bugs them. Okay. Boo. Okay, I didn't know he was making videos, but missed the podcast episodes. Ben, you must be talking about Cam. Yeah, he makes... I think he still does podcasts. I just don't think it's as regular of a thing. Although, I don't know. I never really asked him if he had planned on stopping those. It's probably just going to be whatever he feels like, I imagine. Which is the great thing about YouTube. We all kind of just do whatever we feel like. PG, can you please create a rank 3 playlist, please? If I remember, maybe. No guarantees, man. I'm sorry, dude. There's a search button that would probably just show you all of them pretty quick. It's a little bit weird to find on mobile, I've noticed. I think maybe it's just because I don't use mobile much. But on PC, you literally just click on a channel, and then there's a search button where it's just like searching YouTube, but it's only for that specific channel. And if you just type in like rank 3, I'm sure all those videos would pop right up. Maybe not as good as a playlist though. So if I remember, I will I'll do that, but yeah. Dark L Dragons, yeah, and Buck saying, hey BG, how are you this fine evening? I'm doing great, dude. Hopefully you are too. Saying I'm doing great. Oh, there you go. Question, how long is the wait period before eligible for AQ rewards when joining a new alliance? Oh boy. I don't change alliances very often. I think it's 5 days. So like if you join before AQ starts, I think you get the AQ rewards by the end of it. Is it 7 days though? Maybe it's 7 days. Good to be back on your stream. Thanks. Yeah, someone we're gonna need to phone a friend on this one, man. Ask the audience. Maybe that's the better lifeline. How many days is it, guys? It literally tells you when you join in the tab of the event. It does, yeah. If you're not sure, if you just change alliances, I don't know if you're thinking about changing or you already changed, but it will tell you how long you have to be in there, like the time remaining. But off the top of my head, I really don't remember. Here's what I do know. When I rejoined for Loki, I was eligible for like that the first round of AQ that I played. I got the rewards for it. Less than 3 days. I mean, 3 days sounds about right. Took 3 days for me. Okay. Yeah, so it might be 3 days. Like I said, it was pretty quick. It really doesn't take too long. I think it might have used to... at one point in time, it might have actually been worse. Because here's the reason... well, I mean, the reason that they have those is just that you can't, like, join an alliance, immediately claim the rewards and leave, right? You actually have to participate and stuff like that. You have to actually do the work to get the rewards. But there was this... The way AQ used to work, the way the bracketing system used to work, is it wasn't like a static set of brackets based on your rank. You actually went up or down brackets. So it was this very strange system where like the reward back then for, I think it was like the top 110 alliances of the week, got like a tier, they got a tier 4 class catalyst crystal, and that was the highest catalyst at the time, that, I mean, at least that you can get out of AQ. Technically there was tier 2 alpha in Act 4, but yeah, anyway, it's basically tier 4 class catalyst was the catalyst at the time, and alliances would basically get them every other week. But then they realized, like, oh, if there's like 2 alliances, they can kind of hop back and forth between the 2 alliances. I don't know, it was such a strange system. I don't remember if it was worse back when that was a possibility or not, to try to combat that. But then they eventually just changed that system altogether anyway. It was a pretty bad system. I gotta say, it was pretty bad. I think the reason why they did it is because they weren't giving out partial tier 4 class catalyst. So I don't think they wanted people to get a full tier 4 class catalyst every week. So, maybe on average they wanted to give out like 50% of a tier 4 class catalyst. But then, yeah, they should have just given out fragment crystals. And eventually that's what they did. The Flash sending over 2, saying new rank 2 toy, Guillotine 299. Now to save for rank 3. All right, man. Very nice. She is a beast. Another one that we've been seeing in the what's it called, Summer of Pain. Another useful champ. What's interesting? I some alliance mates, like Guillotine 2099, she actually comes up a bunch in the 4 Loki chat. Some people swear by her, and then other people are like, yeah, I ranked her up and I never play her. It might be one of those things where, like, you only need a certain number of them in the alliance, though. Could be one of those situations, because I mean, we have someone that in our battle group, shout out to FaZe, who uses Guillotine 29 to take down that APOC boss. Every time we see an APOC boss, which we used to see all the time, still do to some extent. And then, of course, useful in other situations too. But I just thought it was interesting that like she's one of those champs that I think a lot of people kind of consider to be just powerful. Like it's a universal known thing that Guillotine has high potential, that she is powerful, and yet it's very dividing between like people who actually like to play the champ and people who don't. It's interesting. Look at Karate Mike here. Ugh, Guillotine 2099. So he loves her. PG, do you have another gaming console? PS4, Xbox, PC? PC, yeah, but no actual consoles. The last console I bought was a Wii, and that was a mistake. No disrespect to the Wii, but I never really played it. I was just way too into PC gaming at the time. But yeah, I used to play console games all the time. I used to play console games all the time leading up to basically the GameCube era, where let me see when GameCube actually released. I didn't play it very much, but I played it some. GameCube release date. Yeah, 2001. Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. So at that point, Diablo 2 was out, and I had never really played PC games. I mean, I did a little bit, but the way you used to have to play PC games back in the day, like, sucked, man. You had, like, these floppy disks. Like, it was just a terrible setup, man. It was so much easier to play games on consoles. And, so, yeah, I always thought that was a better experience. And then one day, walking to GameStop with a buddy of mine, and he picks up the Diablo 2 battle chest. I'm like, what the heck is that, dude? And I played it, and that was it, man. I never really went back to consoles after that. Definitely not one of those PC Master Race kind of guys. It's just the games that I got into the most. They were all PC. Doofus Puncher, 705 saying, I used to think popsicles could kill you if you sucked them wrong. What? Then there was a porch. Whatever, I'm high. Oh my god. Well, it fits. I had no idea what you were talking about, but as soon as you said that closing line, I understand. I understand. I don't even know what else to say about it. Oh my god. They probably could, man. Dude, popsicles are dangerous. Maybe they could kill you. But what are you doing sucking on some popsicles? Oh, wait. Oh, no, dude, I'm an idiot. For some reason, even though it clearly says popsicles, and I said the word like 3 times, I thought you were saying icicles. I don't know why. So in my head, I'm thinking like, what are you doing sucking on icicles for? Oh my god. Whatevs. I'm high. I'm not actually, but sometimes you need to just say it to get yourself out of a jam. That's it right there. Can you please check Jordan Maker on Twitter, please? Jordan, you got a tweet? Luckily I saw Easy's message, even though I missed yours. Sorry, dude. Let me see. Are there any changes you would suggest for EQ Legends run with Ghost tomorrow? Also, any tips? Okay, I would say if you're going for damage, lesser cruelty, I think, could be wrong, but I think in terms of damage, maxing out strength would actually do more than lesser cruelty. It's for an EQ Legends run. Is it? It's passive. The only Furies that you get that are Fury buffs are from heavy attacks, right? I don't think you're going to be doing any heavy attacks, dude. So I don't think these masteries are going to help you at all. You could literally take these 5 mastery points, pump them right into greater strength. I don't know if this Dex is going to help you at all either. I mean, if you're using Ghost all the way, maxing out Dex is not going to do squat for you. But I don't know where else would even help. So, the only real tip that I have, okay, actually, I don't think you need Odin either. Because Odin, the way the event quest Legends runs work is it's still like time start to finish, I believe. I don't, like, it's not just time in fight. So I actually don't think Odin's good because you're going to take more time applying those pre-fights than is even worth it. Maybe for the final quest or something like that in Masters, but I don't even know. Probably not. You probably just don't want Odin. I don't think you want Hood either. I think you want just another attack synergy of like Yellow Jacket or whoever can give you some attack. There's like a villain attack synergy now, isn't there? That's with Crossbones. I don't know if you have access to that. I can't remember what War Machine provides either. But yeah, man, I would just go with I wouldn't worry about the utility of Hood. I wouldn't worry about the pre-fights of Odin. I wouldn't worry about the Furies here. As far as tips, I don't know what the bosses are like this month, so you just want to make sure that you have an understanding of how those bosses work and that you don't need to bring in another champion someplace else. Not just the bosses, but you go up against a maw on the path or something like that somewhere. You need to be prepared to have another champion ready to go for those fights. So really scout over those fights as much as possible. You can scout them yourself, just in a higher, like go in Cavalier difficulty or even normal difficulty. Just as long as you stay out of Heroic and Master, you can see where all the fights are and what you need to plan for and stuff. I think that's all. That's it off the top of my head. Good luck, dude. Dark Elf Dragon sending over another buck saying sorry for the delay, but thanks, bro. Missed your streams. Good to be back. All right, man. It's good to have you back. Thank you very much for another loony. Thank you, dude. As far as Super Mario Galaxy goes, Mike, I'm sure I would have fun playing that game, but I never really played it, man. I love the Mario games. Super Mario 64, in my opinion, is Hall of Fame stuff right there, man. Like, when that game came out, it was probably the greatest game of all time up until that point in time. Well, debatable, actually. I don't know. I just realized there was quite a few good games that came out before that, so maybe let me not jump the gun and say that. Best 3D game for sure. I would but far and away my favorite 3D game up until that point in time, but maybe I would still say some of like the 2D Zeldas were better. I don't know. I'm sure someone can make an argument for like Tetris or something, but I was never really too into Tetris. But yeah, Super Mario 64, dude, it's amazing for its time. And I played Super Mario Sunshine at a buddy's house, like immediately right when it came out, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait to ask for this for Christmas or something like that, because I don't know how old I was at the time, maybe like 15 or something like that. I had no money. But I wasn't that into it. Super Mario Sunshine did not feel that good. Galaxy looked a lot better, but I never really played it. I only ended up playing Sunshine for like, I I don't know, an hour total. I was like, yeah, okay. I hear the new one, the newest one. What is it? Odyssey? That game looks awesome. I would love to play that game, but yeah, not enough for me to get a console. But like a Switch, dude, if I was gonna get a console, Switch would 100% be it. By the way, while we're on the subject, sorry to people who don't care about any other game, but I know Steam just announced their own like handheld PC kind of system. Not interested. Just in case someone was curious and they were going to ask about it. I'm not at all interested, even in the slightest. I don't know. I would still think a Switch would 100% be more interesting to me. If I'm gonna play PC, I'd rather just play on PC. And as nice as it is, you know, playing on the go or playing on the like laying down on the couch or something like that, because I've tried playing on laptops and they're not terrible to play on, but they can be kind of awkward and uncomfortable for me personally. So this would be a step up from playing on a laptop, in my opinion. However, I'd rather just play PC games on a PC. It's just so much more comfortable sitting in, like, you know, a chair like this. And if I was going to play something on the go, phone or a Switch. So there's a lot of hype about that new Steam console. And I zero care. I'm sure it's going to sell amazingly well. Just because this is going to be like, you know, a lot of people are going to see it as a Switch for PC gamers, but hey, I was about to ask about that. Were you? Okay. Agreed. Odyssey is fantastic. Highly recommended if you ever pick up a Switch. Hades too. Hades I probably will play on I haven't played that game yet. I know it's amazing. Everyone says it's amazing, but I would just play that game on PC if anything. They have a new Switch coming out. I've seen that too. Pre-orders are soon. Yeah. I don't know, man. There's something about Nintendo that I just love, man. I really love their games. And if there was just infinite time in the world, dude, oh man, I would spend so much of it playing their games. The thing is, like, yeah, I don't know, man. There's just so much other stuff that I want to do. And I play MCOC so much already. It's a little bit hard for me to justify the time, I guess. Is the Legends run for EQ every month still? Yes, it is. Super Mario Wii was amazing after months of getting enraged by playing Super Mario Lost Levels. Lost Levels. That was like the kind of the wait, Lost Levels. That was the original Super Mario 2, wasn't it? Because the Super Mario 2 that came out in North America was like not a Mario game at first. Right? I think that's what it was. Booska sending over to them Australian bucks saying, "Good day, bro. Tweet when possible, please." Booska, sure. Let's see what we got here. This is you, right? Yeah, the numbers match. Okay. After choosing Red Mags over AA in a July 4th Nexus, Herc Cavs came through with the Nexus and AA. Dude, join my mutant roster. 6 stars needs so much tier 5. Dude, congrats, man. So now you have both. Now you've got AA and Magneto. That's awesome. It would have worked out either way because it would have been like first time AA and then dupe on AA, but I think this is even better. Just getting both of these champions. Because there'll be gems later, and yeah. Congrats, dude. That's amazing. Good stuff. You can port your Hades computer version and Switch version back and forth. I've been doing that. Ooh, interesting. That's cool. As head of research and development for Bald Cap Dynamics Incorporated, I propose a new prototype bald cap model that has wireless Bluetooth connectivity and allows you to play games with your mind. It would take a lot of beans to power something like that, but if it can be done, I want it done. I'm greenlighting that project. Hunter, get started immediately. EG, did you ever play Wolfenstein 3D? It was for PC. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I played that game when I was way too young to be playing that game. Way too young. I just scaring the hell out of myself. I still, to this day, remember a boss that just had like 2 machine guns for arms, basically. And dude, just having nightmares. I cannot believe my dad let me play that game when I was like 5 years old or something like that. Like, I don't know, man. I was born in 87. Let me see when Wolfenstein came out. I don't even know if I played it right when it came out or what, because I think Wolfenstein might be older than me. But let me see here. No, 92. Okay. So, yeah, I probably did play it, like, pretty much right when it came out. Back then, like, I mean, you could always pirate games, right? It's not something that's ever gone away. But back then, it was actually way easier to do. You just needed, like, a machine where that you could have, like, 2 floppy drives in at the same time and just copy one to another. There was no protection for it or anything like that. And my dad always worked with computers, so I remember we just had this box. It was like, well, I mean, it was probably made specifically for floppies, but it almost looked like those like boxes that you could put cards in, you know, just like those white cardboard boxes that were like the correct width to like hold them, right? So we just had a few of those and just had, dude, like a whole bunch of games, a whole bunch of other programs. So I was playing Wolfenstein, I was playing the Simpsons arcade game. That was probably my favorite. A few others that kind of sucked. Like I said, a lot of PC games back then really sucked. But no, I remember playing Wolfenstein. And then there was like a Beavis and Butthead version. This is like I can't remember if it was an officially released game or what, or if it was a mod or something like that, man. It must have been an officially released game, I don't know. But you basically instead of, because in the Wolfenstein you're like killing Hitler and stuff like that. So in this, the boss is Barney. I remember playing that. It was great, man. Yeah, that was the first game that I played where I also remember there were secrets. That was the first time I really understood that there were secrets in games, because you would just go along these walls and you'd see like a torch on the wall out of place or something like that. Or sometimes it was nothing out of place. It was just a wall, and you had to, like, I don't remember what key it was, maybe spacebar or something like that. And if you were on the right wall, it would just like open up, and then there'd be like some health in there and armor and stuff like that, ammo. Gee, is that potion bundle for 500 units worth it or no? I never even looked at it. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna use this stuff, yeah. Like, I mean, these 5 right here alone cost 500 units. The rest of it's a nice juicy bonus. That said, I still would rather say, like, if I'm gonna spend units on bundles, I would probably still rather spend a bundle on the Cav bundle. But yeah, I mean, if you need this to get through some, like, if you're gonna be buying this stuff anyway, oh, easily worth it, yeah. If you're making a push for like the next progression title or something like that, easily worth. You know, like let's say you're taking down the collector. We all know how much of a butthead that guy is. You just pop these team revives to help you get through it. What is the energy one? Dang, this is pretty legit too. Dang, this only lasts for today. This would actually be sick for a new account challenge. Normally, I would say it's not worth picking up bundles like this on a new account challenge, but think about it, man. If I'm going to be spending 300 units on energy refills anyway, and then getting two 75% XP boosts, and then even these boosts, I think I'm going to pick one of these up. I don't know. How many 30%ers do I have right now, even? I'm glad you asked me to look at that, because I just assumed I wasn't interested. but I'm kind of interested. The attack boost I don't care about as much. The health boost, same thing. They're nice to have, but you only have 2 of those right now. I may pick up one of those boosts. What's my energy refill situation looking like right now? Because I could do... Oh, man. New account challenge incoming? Dude, for a split second, I really did think, like, can I start a new account challenge in the next, 9 hours before that goes away? Collect the units I need to, like, real quick to buy that bundle? You forget I'm Thronebreaker? I didn't forget your Thronebreaker. Team revives they don't have a use for right now? Yeah. No, I didn't forget your Thronebreaker, dude. I was just saying for, everybody. Those XP boosts will help you get to level 61. It's true. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. I forgot what I was looking for. Energy refills. Oh, God, I'm in the wrong area again. Why do I keep doing that? Energy refills. I've got 10 out of 10 right now. Really? I could have sworn I was at like 0 just a short time ago. I mean, I guess I haven't used them in a bit. If I stream tomorrow, I might stream Event Quest tomorrow because I haven't touched Cavalier yet. I've been waiting for it to line up on Event Quest completion. So I'm gonna burn some energy refills tomorrow. What else do I need energy for? I could use them to do some of the back issues stuff. I'll have to think about it. I don't know if I want to pick that up or not. But both of those offers are good. Whoops, God. Both of those offers are worth picking up if you're gonna use that stuff for sure. It always just comes down to, are you going to use it, pretty much. Kai sent over another 15 saying, what would be a cool name they could call the next progression level? Throne Builder? Like you're building up the next throne? No, I have no idea. What will be the next progression title? I don't know, man. I'm not great at coming up with names like that. I basically would just be Googling, like, let's see, another word for powerful, let's say. And then you go to thesaurus.com here. Dominant, maybe? In the impressive, there we go, that's the title. No, definitely not. All these look kind of crappy. Almighty. Maybe powerful was not a good word to put in here. I don't know. If I was up to it, I like Chainbreaker. Worldbreaker? Isn't Worldbreaker already... Is Worldbreaker the arena title? Like, there's different tiers of the arena titles. Is that one of the higher ones already? Celestial? I think Celestial would make sense if we were, like, depending on what the quest... Like, that might be too much. It might be too much. I feel like Celestial, that might need to be reserved for... like some other beings that are not us. It's a good name. I like Celestial. It's just may not fit here. Dark Hell Dragon sent over to the buck saying, please do new account challenge. It's been a while. We demand one now. Dude, I would love to. It was so close to this month actually, because we had there's 2 tier 4 selectors in the event right now, but only if you're a certain title level. So yeah, I don't think it'd work out great. So I gotta keep waiting. I want to do one. I really want to do one. Cuddler. There we go. There it is. Bald men are poison. Is that the title recommendation? Is that what you're saying? Next title should be Devourer because of Galactus. I kind of like that. Throne Humper. Wow. Untouchable. Stronk. I've created a tangent. Definitely did. Flag's alive. Haven't seen anything from him in a while. Yeah, he's just summertime. He's taking some time away from the game and YouTube and stuff like that. I don't know if he's camping right now. He was doing some traveling, and then I know in the summer he does like some camping. Like in the past years, it was a struggle for him to play during the summer because he like didn't have a connection. He had to log in at like weird times and stuff, so he'll be back. Phone Nerds. Is that the title? Phone Nerds? It's a good one, man. Karina's comrade. So what is the deal? Are we friends with Karina? I never read the story, man. I don't know. Are we friends with Karina? Is she good? Is she bad? Dude, I don't even know. You think with how much I play this game, I would at least have some understanding of the story. Nope. Not even the slightest. Stop it with the arena already, Baldy. I don't know if you know how this game works. Or if you know how it works if you don't feel like spending money, at least. I cannot stop playing arena. The Vindicated? Vindicated is a cool name. It's a cool word. I kind of like that. That might be the coolest one. That might be the one that like fits the most. Maybe it doesn't fit. But in my head it fits the most. Karina could be sassy. Like sassy as in you know, an adjective, or do you mean like she could be inside the Sasquatch suit? Because you might be right. I mean, we don't know. It could be a suit. She might just be goofing on all of us. Playable Karina, only to tell us villain or hero tag. Yeah, that's what we need. Go to settings. You can see it. Oh, that's right. The little cinematics, right? The comics. Not really cinematic, but you know what I mean. Wow, easy. Really? Oh my god. I don't even know if I should read that one out loud. Next title should be Forsaken. Does that mean like we go against Karina or something like that? Because Karina made us do the challenges, she be sassy / bossy. Yeah, you got a good point there. Dreamin' sucks. Is that the name of the next title? Ah, man, I miss Dreamin'. Good old Dreamin'. How's that guy even doing? I never get a chance to talk to him anymore. He was streaming again for the Karina's challenges, but I haven't seen him stream in a while. Not in the same alliance chat anymore. Imagine being named Karina and stumbling into the stream. That's true, that would be strange. Next title, Joel. I feel like that's too powerful. Can't just go on to being a god like that, you know? Why is Endgame Thanos and Thor Stormbreaker not things? Well, I mean, Endgame Thanos, I don't think that would ever be a playable character for us. As far as Stormbreaker Thor, I think a lot of people would have loved to see that. I feel like we got the dud version of Thor. Thor Ragnarok, like the movie was good. But the version of Thor that we got, like, it would have just been so much cooler if he was the Stormbreaker Thor, man. We got gypped. Kinda sucks. BG, any thoughts on how to grind ISO? You're looking at it. It's one of the benefits of the arena. The only way to really get a good amount of ISO is by duplicating your champions. So you need to get shards. And as a bonus, you can also win new champions in the arena so that the next time you get them, you can, out of a crystal, you can get ISO. But just getting any amount of shards, even if you're not winning the champions, even if you're not going high enough in the milestones to get them, the premium hero crystal shards and grandmaster shards and all that stuff, this is the way to do it. You can't grind a quest for ISO. Grinding the arena is going to be better. BG, have you already talked about leaked possible new champs for August? How far back in the stream do I go? Simon, I did briefly talk about it, but I didn't really talk about it long, so you don't have to go back. I could just say it again. Yeah, it's the new, like, Spidey 2099 and Debbie the spider. What's the other spider name? I don't know. But yeah, it's like 2 Spider-Verse characters. And I don't know, there's not much to talk about right now. Like, it wasn't even official, like, even in the CCP, we we don't have any info. Like, this is the first we're hearing about it too. But just as far as, like, I don't know, some people were kind of bummed that we're getting more spiders. They feel like we have a bunch already. It doesn't really bother me too much, but I understand how people feel, because it bothered me when we got Silver Centurion, because I feel like that was totally unnecessary. Who the F is Debbie? I don't know. Whatever her name is. Penny? Is it Penny? Okay, there we go. Penny Parker. There we go. So yeah, like, for me, it's the Iron Dudes, the Iron Bros. I don't want to see any more of those in game. So I get how some people could say I don't want to see any more spiders. I will say this: so far, me and the Spider-Verse characters, we don't have that good of a rapport with one another. You know, I don't like Stealthy. I'm kind of okay with Starkey. I mean, Miles Morales, let's face it, that dude just needs to be buffed, and he is getting buffed, so that's cool. Same thing with, I kind of forgot there's also Classic and Symbiote Spidey, so we do have a lot of Spideys. So I get where people are coming from. But the other nice thing about it, I think, is the Spider-Verse tag. There's not that many characters in the Spider-Verse tag, right? How many are there, actually? Let's go to Aunt May. I kind of think it's all right for them to expand upon this tag a little bit and maybe do a little bit more with it. So that's what kind of makes me feel okay about seeing more Spideys. This one? No. This is the symbiote tag, isn't it? No, this is Spider-Verse. What? Venom the Duck is Spider-Verse? No, it's just included in here because... Wait, what? It's not Spider-Verse, right? Is he just included in there because he can be used in the Spider-Verse variant? Venom the Duck is everything? That's true. Okay, I stand corrected. Venom the Duck, what are you? Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm clicking on the wrong tab in Aunt May or what the deal is exactly. Maybe there's more characters than I thought, though. If all these guys count. No, but this, like, he's not Spider-Verse either. Electro? Alright, what tag is this? Is there a different... Is there one that actually just says Spider-Verse? Oh, it's Spider-Verse Heroes. I guess this is what I was thinking of. Spider-Verse Heroes. Okay. Well, I don't know. Whatever. I feel like maybe they could do more with that. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not even that interesting. You had Variant 5 clicked? Did I have Variant 5 clicked? Was it just automatic? Alright, hold on. Let me go back to it. Let me just reset this, dude. Champion info. More filters. Spider-Verse. Yeah, it does have Variant 5. It's just automatic. And I guess it automatically selected all these. Maybe that's the whole deal here. I don't know, man. Filters. Listen, Aunt May and Slugberg behind the scenes there. Genius. Too genius for me, though. I can't even use the filters appropriately. BG, can you do it with crappy champs I have too? Do what? What you talking about? Let's go back to the arena. BG, I'm wondering if I should rank up Ghost or Venom the Duck. Which champion will help me the most? Ghost is generally considered the better of the two champions. That said, she's got a unique playstyle that not everyone enjoys. Not everyone gets a good handle on it. But in general, I'd recommend Ghost. Is King Groot getting a buff? That's what the rumor is right now. It hasn't been confirmed, and I will say, I think there's been... I think usually the new champions, I don't think those leaks have ever been incorrect, unless somebody was just straight trolling. But I think the buffs have sometimes been wrong. That said, they're usually not wrong, so we probably will see a buff for King Groot. But it hasn't been confirmed by Kabam. Like I said, not even in the CCP or anything like that. We don't usually hear that stuff until like a day or two before everyone else knows about it, just to give us a heads up in case we want to make a video. But he probably will be getting buffed. Hello BG, hope you're having a good time. Have you seen my proposal to Kabam for Alliance War? KT made a showcase video on it 2 days ago. If yes, I would love to know your opinion on it. I actually did see it. Speaking of the CCP, someone shared it in there. I didn't take that close of a look at it though, if I'm being honest, man. I like the picture looked cool. It's like the big eye looking thing, right? That looked cool. So when I first clicked on the picture, because someone else posted like a copy and paste of the ideas behind it too, but I didn't see that until after clicking on the picture, and I was like, dude, is this like a next level Abyss type content? Looks pretty sick. So the picture looks cool, but I didn't read. Oh geez, I didn't read what you had planned for, like what your idea was behind it. So sorry, man. I don't really have too much else to say other than that. But maybe you'll find it's cool that somebody shared it in there. So while I don't know if the devs actually said anything about it, they you know, they read all the stuff that gets posted in there, so at least you can be sure that they saw the idea too. Maybe they'll pull some ideas from it. Dark Elf Dragon sent over a buck saying all symbiotes are part of Spider-Verse. Symbiotes is a race. Clintar. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. So I guess I was just confusing the Spider-Verse heroes thing and all Spider-Verse. That's kind of not just heroes, but symbiotes and Sinister Six and all that stuff. Okay. Got it. Thanks. I also recreated the game environment as videos. Cool. That sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, it was really high quality from what I could tell. Just cracked 1,000 units today. Feels good, man. Xavier, nice. Yo, BG, opened my 4th 6-star crystal a couple of days ago and got my top pick, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Been losing my mind over his damage output. Yeah, that sounds about right. Dang, man, that was your 4th 6-star? I don't even have that guy as a 5 or 6-star. Congrats, though, man. That's awesome. Told Kabam I was in a pickle with this parry problem. They said it wasn't a big deal. Okay. Boo. Boo. Guess what's the 4th worst attack in game? Hyperion? Don't believe me? Check AMA with filter attack next to prestige. I believe you. The attack isn't very high for that guy, but he gains a whole bunch of attack. You can remove variant 5 filter. I tried clicking on that, but whatever. I'm past it at this point. I'm not too worried about it. I was only trying to see, like, in general, an idea of how many Spider-Verse characters there were in an easy way. It was only meant to take a minute. It ended up just being me fumbling around, not knowing how to use a website. Apparently, I can't even use them. How can I expect? How do I really expect to be able to make one when I can't even use one? Should have known. Gonna rank 3 Diablo? I think that's a good call. Diablo is a beast. As long as you're running suicides. I feel like that little asterisk needs to be put next to Diablo's name. First and only 6-star is Electro. I hate him. Yeah, Electro, he needs some love. I think Electro has a ton of potential. I think Electro has an absolute ton of potential to be, like, super cool, but he just super sucks. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know about you guys, but I think Electricity is awesome. Just any kind of character. This goes for, like, any game that I'm playing, man. It could be some old school RPG that has some, you know, caster type wizard, mage, whatever you want to call them. If they can shoot lightning bolts, they're awesome. Dude, Raiden. Raiden was my favorite character in Mortal Kombat for the longest time, man. I love that dude. To this day, I still don't know what he says when he's like, you know, doing his like spear thing. But I used to, as a kid, I used to just say, "Flying Bubble Day." And I loved it, man. So yeah, I would love to see a rework for Electro. You're describing the hood? Less cool. Hood does have some electricity too, but I feel like that's not what he's all about. Electro, on the other hand, yeah, man. They could make him super cool. Yeah, Raiden was OP. Wish Electro would get some full rework. Yeah, dude. Glad to hear you speak so highly about Jane Foster. Oh, Mike, of course. Why would I say anything else? Dude, the hood also has the added bonus of turning into an effing alligator. Are you serious? He can turn into an alligator? Why can't he do that in game? What? I'm so disappointed in our hood. I want him to turn into an alligator. Damn it. On his L3? Oh, maybe he can actually then. I don't know. Dude, I don't really remember what his special 3 looks like. So I guess maybe he does in game. I don't know. Have you ever played Infamous? I have not. Why don't use hood much? Or you... Why? You don't use hood much, do you? No, I don't. Does it show? Oh, man. I thought he was just talking about the comics. Damn it. Yeah, more like hyena and not alligator, maybe? Just use hood special 3 right now? Too lazy for that. If I had him coming up in the arena or something like that, I'm not that interested. Like I said, hood, hood, he still bothers me, man. Pre 12.0, I ranked up hood. He was my prestige mystic champion, and I really liked him. And I'm still salty that 12.0 nerfed him, and he never really got the justice that he deserved. And then he was updated, and at this point, well, I stopped caring about him a long time ago. And I never even really played his updated version before they reverted it. Hercules need awakening? He doesn't need an awakening, but his awakening ability is pretty OP. Pulled 6-star out of 4 GM. Dude, congratulations. Out of 4 crystals. Currently have Corvus and CGR at rank 3. Can take Hercules up after Summer of Pain. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't need to be awakened. All of his damage and stuff like that, it all works completely without his awaken ability. But his awaken ability is super OP. At Sig 200, it is a 9-second invulnerability. I mean, upon death. Instead of dying, you're just there for 9 seconds, just chilling. Of course, at low Sig level, it's not going to be as long. And it's a buff, so it could even be extended by certain mechanics. Pretty OP. But yeah, you'll still find that he smashes pretty hard without being awakened. Excited for damn Venom Pool buff. He'd be cool as symbiote, hopefully. I don't know how I really... I mean, there's not much... Like I said, there's not much to comment on right now. But I don't know how much I really care about Venom Pool getting buffed. He was always pretty low on my list of champions that I wanted to see buffed. It could be really cool. I really love Venom. And if his buff is anywhere near as good as Venom's was, then yeah, maybe I'll be playing Venom Pool and maybe I will be caring about him. But I don't know, he's just never been a character that I cared too much about in this game. If I could just pick in order the champions I want buffed, first off, that'd be a tall order, man. I don't want to sit there putting 150 champions in order or something like that, but bottom line is he would be pretty far down the list for me of who I'd want to see. But whatever, man. Maybe it'll be really cool. Zisky. And another buck saying, yo BG, yum Chick-fil-A today. Your all-time fave fast food joint, Taco Bell. I don't even need to read your list. I'm gonna read it anyway. But it's Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Mickey D's, Burger King, Carl's Jr., Subway, Wingstop, Shake Shack, Panda Express. That's what that is, right? Dunkin's, and about another. Yeah, it's Taco Bell, dude. Nothing else even comes close. I would say Burger King is probably second to that, but only for the fact that I ate a lot of Burger King as a kid. I never really ate like by the time I got my driver's license, I never really ate Burger King again. But it was so close to my house, and I could walk there in like 20 minutes, or I could ride my bike and get there in, 10, I guess. It was like a partial ride and walk because I had to go through some woods and stuff like that. So, yeah, I can get there in like 10 minutes. To this day, I think they had the coolest, like little special event that was going on. They gave out like speeding tickets or something like that, man. I don't know. It was just weird promotion. But they had like these speeding tickets. When you ordered food, they like gave you one of these. And they're basically like a scratch off, if I remember correctly. And you would just win something right there, man. You'd win, sometimes it was just like a small drink or small fry or one of like the dessert menu items or something like that. But sometimes it would actually be like a Whopper or something, and they just had like a stack of them sitting at the counter at the Burger King that I was going to, and they were supposed to like just give you one, but sometimes they would just like grab a few and throw them on your tray or in the bag. And yeah, I don't know, that was an awesome event. And then I think during that event, I think just like going alongside it, I think they had like all their burgers like 50% off or something. So it was like 50 cents for like a regular cheeseburger, and then $1 for a double, and $1.50 for a triple. And I remember just going there with a $5 bill and walking out with 9 cheeseburgers. And let me tell you guys, as a fat kid, you can't beat that, man. 9 cheeseburgers for $5. Incredible. The only place you could beat that at is like White Castle, but those are much smaller. I did eat every single one of those cheeseburgers, and then I went on a trampoline at a buddy's house pretty short after, and that was a mistake. all my friends, we were just a-holes to one another, so of course they just watched me eat 9 cheeseburgers, and as we're jumping on the trampoline, which is already enough to make me bring those cheeseburgers back up, they're like punching me in the stomach and stuff. I'm like, come on, man, please. Childhood, man. Those were the days right there. But anyway, I pretty much just ate Burger King a lot because it was so close. And then, yeah, Taco Bell. As soon as I could drive. That was it right there, man. But I don't really eat fast food anymore because it kind of sucks. Once I was old enough to figure out, like, oh, grocery stores are like cheaper and higher quality, and they don't make me feel bad. Oh, why am I getting fast food? This is dumb. Anyway, Static Center Buck saying BG Herc's Sig is great at Sig 60. That's the sweet spot. Let's go take a look at it, because I remember looking at it in the past, but I don't remember the numbers. Let's take a quick peek at it real quick. Yeah, that seems to be the case. About 660. Yeah, look at that. You get almost 7 seconds. Number might be a little small for you guys. 6.78 seconds at SIG 60 out of 9. It's not bad. This type of an awakening ability, though, what's interesting is, like, you could really notice the additional, even just half of a second or something like that. Because let's say, all right, so you're invulnerable, right? Let's say the opponent's hitting you with a 5-hit combo. Dude, that 5-hit combo might take them, you know, like 3 seconds to get off completely as it is. And then after that 5-hit combo, you're like, all right, now I can attack. But you slip up and you get hit again. You know, that kind of thing. Like, dude, when it's invulnerability, every little fraction of a second could be a big deal. But yeah, 660 does feel like a pretty good sweet spot. You're right. Those aren't your friends? Oh no, I did way worse things to them. They were definitely my friends. It's just, yeah, that was around the time that like CKY came out, and the idea of friendship changed forever. CKY being like the, basically what Jackass is. What's more annoying than ignorant people speaking with confidence? I can't think of anything. I don't know, but there are a lot of people that do that, so you might find yourself to be pretty annoyed. The correct answer was Cinnabon. I've never been to a Cinnabon. Is that even how you say it? I was never a big fan of cinnamon, just in general. Alright, Goobers, I'm out night. Alright, Pixie Belle. Have a good one. Puddle socks are pretty bad. I'm cool with lawn gnomes. Oh, man. Yeah, stepping in puddles with socks? Oh. Yeah. Oh, that is pretty bad. Dude, even just trying to put socks on, like if you just get out of the shower and like you're rushing and your feet aren't like completely dry, that is infuriating, trying to put a sock on when your feet are wet. And like, you know, you're trying to go fast, so that's just making it more frustrating that it's only a couple extra seconds. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. But like if you're late already, I mean, I'm never late, so I wouldn't know. But you know, maybe once or twice in my life I've been late and had to put on some socks when my feet are wet. Oh yeah, I'm like the Hulk, only instead of always angry, I'm always annoyed. I could see it. I mean, it don't come off that way, but I just mean if that's what annoys you, then I could definitely see that. Anyone hyped for Anti-Venom coming for the game at some point? He's hinted at in Mr. Negative's synergies. Anti-Venom, a lot of people, I'm sure, are, you know, they can't wait for that character to come up, because out of all of the characters that I've ever heard requests for to be added in this game, Anti-Venom is, he might be the #1 that we haven't gotten yet. Like, of course, before Doom and Silver Surfer got added, like, those guys were probably even more highly requested. But I'd say Anti-Venom. I've heard that name so much. It's like Anti-Venom. This will list in no particular order of just the names I hear the most. Anti-Venom. Adam Warlock. I think that's the dude's name, right? Null. I think that's the guy's name. Those might be like the top 3, like I said, in no particular order. There's probably others that I'm not thinking of right now too, but Wait, WTF? Did you just say you're never late? Yeah. Of course. You think I mean, like, once. What? Laura just said through the door, do you remember that time we were 2 hours late for Thanksgiving? And she said it's because my mom told us, or told me what time dinner was. And no, I don't remember. Yeah, of course I remember. All right, so that was the one time I've ever been late. You can't name another. Oh, God. She can name another, guys. Laura can definitely name another. Randall Houston said 05 saying, glad to finally catch you on a live stream. Love your videos. Have helped a lot. Randall, thank you very much, man. Appreciate the support and the kind words. Thank you, dude. Glad you dig the videos. Craven. Oh, yeah, I've heard Craven a bunch. Sandman, I've heard some, but I haven't heard Sandman nearly as much as the three that I mentioned. But Craven, I'd probably put up there with those three that I did mention. I've heard that name a lot. Yeah, you were probably late today? No. I mean, what is late, though? All right. Can we define late? If I was like, you know, 2 hours late, yeah, okay. But I mean, what's a few minutes? No, actually, me being late is the reason why I dropped out of school. I'm not kidding. Whoops, wrong crystal. I don't want to open up that. So, I didn't know why I was in school to begin with, okay? I didn't really know what I wanted to study. I was just going because I thought, that's what you do. And I always did really poorly in school, so don't take after me, okay, guys? School's important and all that stuff. But I had terrible grades, so had to get the grades up. I was going to community college, and every day I would leave so that if I found a parking spot right away that was close to the building, I would be on time. And if there was no traffic. And I didn't hit any red lights. So I would leave with that amount of time. And then, of course, when I got there, you know, of course, I caught some red lights. And, of course, I couldn't find a parking spot right away. So, you know, I'm like parking the car. I'm like running to the building and like checking to see what time it is as I'm running. And then before I would, like, right as I get to the building, I'm like, I'm 5 minutes late. And then I would just slowly walk back to my car and I would just take a nap in my car. And eventually you do that enough, which I did pretty much every day. I just ended up withdrawing from the class, getting the W as a grade, I remember. And I had no reason to be going there anyway. Like I said, I was going just because I thought you had to. Laura's yelling at me to read her comment. Let me see. We don't go to the movies, but when we did, I had to tell him the time of the movie was 30 minutes before the actual time. So we would show up just as the movie starts. We saw credits, or not credits, the previews sometimes. What'd you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Laura usually, she does have to tell me the time is way earlier. It's definitely true. All right. Speed up, D! Sending over a buck. saying, I love you. Speed up, D. Appreciate the love and support as always, dude. That was my bird impression. Did you guys like it? Speed up, D. Thank you, dude. Eric Nelson also sent it over bucks saying, cough, cough every stream after 10:06. I've never done that once. I don't know what you're talking about. Never even once. No way. Eric Nelson, thank you, dude. Kai705 saying shout out to Laura. Oh, man. You know, half the time I wouldn't even have, maybe not half the time, maybe that's a bit much, but there would have been a lot of streams that I would have just missed entirely if it weren't for Laura. Just because I usually don't take naps in the evening anymore, but I used to take naps all the time, man. Like before a stream. Especially if I had a lot to do like early in that morning and throughout the day, and I would just be like exhausted, and I would just take a nap like an hour before stream time or something like that. And if it wasn't for Laura, man, still even some of those times she'd wake me up, and by the time I like actually woke myself up, yeah, I was like 20 minutes late to stream that night. But anyway, Night Hollywood, good night Dragon Dagger. Hashtag Bully Brian Night. What? Bully Brian Night. BG, just say that you're never late because things don't start until you get there. Thomas, I like the way you think. How could you, dude? You're right. You're absolutely right. I like your background. Very relaxing. Relaxing, did I just say? Anthony, thank you very much. Open the egg. Not happening. And on that note, I'm out of here. I will never touch this universe egg. Alright, seriously though. Before I go, shout out to Kai for being tonight's biggest D once again, dude. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. I may do a day stream tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, guys. I might. I would give it a 50-50. 40%. 40% chance, actually. 50 is a bit high. 40% chance I'll do a day stream tomorrow. Just Cavalier of the monthly event quest. I haven't started it yet. I usually do it earlier in the month, but it's doing other stuff, I guess. I don't know. But I gotta get started on that. So event quest completion will be on. Best time to do it. Chris Tackett sending over a last minute buck. Chris, I don't see any message from you. Is there gonna be a message to follow real quick? Oh, there it is. Just saying hi. All right. Well, thank you, dude. Hi and bye, man. Do a day stream, please. I'm so bored doing this grind. Oh, Mike. Yeah, I really should try to do a day stream because I'm sure there's a good number of you in that same position. So I'll try, Mike. Good luck, Mike. All right. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Either daytime or at night. Later, everybody.